Welcome to Subramani. Why do I have this snowball book here, book by Alice about the world's greatest investor, as people call him, Warren Buffett, right? So, because why the word snowball first, right? Snowball is because of Warren Buffett's example, which he himself has given, is to say, as a young boy, he picked up snow, made it into a snowball and rolled it, and then kept on rolling it, and it became bigger and bigger. I'm sure he rolled it down a hillside when he was playing. It gathered a lot of snow on its way and became very big. I mean, anybody who has seen a snowball realizes what it is. It's not just making a small snowball and throwing it away. It's about creating it bigger and bigger. Therefore, what do you need for that? You need wet snow, and like Buffett says, a long runway, right? So today when you talk of fund managers saying, oh, this company has a long runway, this is the origin. You need to know that this is what they all meant. So what you need is you need wet snow. Wet snow is cash. So at the beginning, when you're 11 years old, you need cash, right? Somebody has to give you that cash, or you know how to learn, how to earn, and you've learned how to earn at the age of 11. Whatever business you do, something you did, and because of which you earn money, it is your own money with which you compound. So today, if you talk of Tatas or Birlas, it is the power of compounding, N, the power of N, or even Vadias, Murugappa Group, anybody you take, it is the power of N, Sundaram. All these people are maybe 5th generation, 7th generation into business, and it is the power of compounding. Now, why am I bringing it up now? It's simple. Everybody will tell you that yes, you need small amounts of money to start with, and the snowball gets bigger and bigger. One very, very important thing which many people have not told you is do not stop. Do not interrupt the power of compounding, because at the starting of your snowball, when it is this size, it cannot afford to take obstruction so big. If it hits a stone, or if it hits a man, or it hits another snowball, or it hits a snowman, it will break, right? But when the snowball gets this size, it can take on a smaller obstacle, and takes even bigger size, then it can take a bigger obstacle, so big that it can push a man over, it can kill a man, right? That powerful is what it gets. So the most important thing, of course, is to find small bits of money or wet snow, make it into a snowball. That's also important. Roll it down a hill, and like Buffett says, you need a very long runway. So if it's going to run over 5 kilometers, obviously it will pick up more than it would run over 3 kilometers. So simple. So Buffett's power of compounding started because he started at 11 and he's going on at 91. So 80 years of compounding, none of us will get. Like Morgan Housel says, none of us will, very few of us will, if anything, even dream of such a long runway. And in a good economy, etc., etc. So I'm not talking about that. So not interrupting compounding is again very easy for me to say that you should not interrupt compounding. Now let me tell you how you will not interrupt compounding. You will not interrupt compounding if you have insurance. Again, let me explain. When I say you have insurance, it means you have started this snowball or your equity machine which is creating wealth for you. I have repeatedly said you remove money from equity only from a position of strength. Markets are booming, like in the current situation, doing very well. You have a 10 crore portfolio, you remove 20 lakhs, nothing will happen. Or you have a 1 crore portfolio, you remove 2 lakhs, nothing will happen. But on a 1 crore portfolio, if you remove 72 lakhs, obviously you are interrupting, or you're putting a hurdle for your snowball to go. That snowball will break because the size of the snowball is so much and your hurdle you're putting is so big. It will break, right? So do not interrupt compounding happens because you have insurance. Insurance does not mean you wrote a check for medical insurance and you got it. No, medical insurance is one of the things. Let us see what all can interrupt compounding. Sorry, but bad spouse can interrupt compounding. If a new person comes into your life, let's say you're a man and you have upbringing from your father knew compounding, your grandfather knew compounding, so wealth was being created, and you got a spouse who said, no, share markets are very dangerous, My father lost all money because of Harshad Mehta or Ketan Parekh. Name anybody. Nobody likes to keep the blame on themselves, so they blame somebody, Subhra, and say therefore I lost all the money, so therefore you should not be in shares. So she ensures that she interrupts compounding. You yourself can interrupt compounding because you suddenly saw something, and that item, the pleasure of owning that item today was far greater than allowing the snowball to become bigger. So you interrupted compounding, your spouse interrupted compounding, or your parents were very scared, so they interrupted compounding. It can happen at that stage completely. You yourself were not very sure. You had put 10,000 rupees in Wipro, it had become 5 lakhs, and somebody said, are you mad? You can't get richer than this, please sell. So you sold, right? So you listened to somebody whom you shouldn't have listened to, and therefore your snowball got broken. You also did not have adequate medical insurance. So somebody in your house fell ill, and this was the easiest money to lay hands on. You had other endowment plans, but you didn't know the process of getting money out of an insurance company. So you said, this is easier, let me sell this. So you interrupted the compounding. You're not so very well educated, so therefore you lost your job, and for 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, 5 years, 2 years, whatever, you did not get a proper job. So therefore you could not contribute snow to it, which means you are not adding any cash to your portfolio. You were actually depleting some portions of it. So you interrupted the compounding. Any of these things are possible. So how do you ensure that these things don't happen? First, you take adequate medical insurance. There is nothing more nightmarish than to think that you have a medical problem and you don't have it adequately covered, right? So that can interrupt your snowballing or your compounding. Second, starting late. You start at the age of 45. If you die at the age of 48, or even if you die at the age of 70, 20 years, 25 years of compounding. Buffett is 11 to 91, going plus, 91 plus, right? Actually, August is his birthday month. I think his birthday is on 29th or 30th of August. I'm not sure. Sorry, digression. So, loss of job, bad spouse, excessive spending, or thinking in terms of, oh, my equity is there, equity has gone up, I should remove equity and buy real estate. That is again compounding. I should buy gold, I should go on a vacation, I deserve a vacation. So you interrupted the compounding. There can be many reasons. Like I've said, you can remove flakes from your snowball, but the snowball should continue the process. You remove small flakes, right? It is like, such a big snowball and you remove little bit is okay. Your snowball is so much and you remove 50% of it, that's not on. Sorry. So check out what are the reasons. Critical illness, somebody falls ill, somebody's got cancer, and 2 years uninterrupted, the snowball gets removed for expenses. So what do? You take some medical insurance, you take some critical illness insurance. You need all these insurance when the snowball is small. I don't need an insurance today because my snowball is big enough. I can remove chunks of it without hurting the process of the snowball continuing. Of course, I have insurance, so that my medical emergencies can't happen, right? So, and my cardiologist tells me 60-year-olds don't get heart attacks, only 35-year-olds get. So, my heart attack is also ruled out. So, the chances of my impacting the snowball is much lesser. I will not need to interrupt, at least I don't think I need to interrupt. I will not sell my equity portfolio to buy real estate. I will do nothing of that sort, right? So, start early. Have a long runway, and very important, don't interrupt the compounding. Don't interrupt the compounding by taking insurance. Insurance means for your job, it is education. Your job, it is reinventing yourself. Look at somebody like Ravi Shastri. I still remember, young school boy, college boy, got selected to play for India against New Zealand. In New Zealand, he was flown down. He went as a replacement for somebody. He took wickets. We were all very excited. So that was Ravi Shastri giving up his BCom, well, almost giving up his academics and going full time into cricket. So he was wanted as a cricketer. You're talking of 1982, 83, and till about 10 years. Let's say he retired after 10, 12 years, whatever. I don't remember. But then he reinvented himself as a commentator. He then reinvented himself as a coach. And today he's a director in BCCI as a cricketing director or something like that, which gives him, so he has reinvented himself. So young boy playing cricket for, I think, Don Bosco, then for Podar, then for Mumbai, then for India, then captained India, very few matches, but yes, he captained India, then became a commentator, became a coach. So he reinvented himself at every stage. Look at Warren Buffett. So right, so he is ensured that he is in demand at the age of 91, or a Charlie Munger being in demand at the age of 95. Some amount of luck, some amount of DNA, because it has given them good health, because it's only the power of compounding can work only when you live long. So a very important reason why again compounding gets interrupted is if you die young. You start investing at 25. For most people it happens at 22, 25, right? Then you start, if you're lucky, and you die maybe at 80. So you're talking of 50, 55 years of compounding. Buffett talks of 70, 80 years of compounding. There's a big difference between 60 and 80, right? There's a difference between 50 and 100. Money just doesn't double. Money just goes up 100 times, right? So if you have an X amount of money, see how much it becomes in 100 years, see how much it becomes in 150 years. I think 13 lakhs becomes something like 16 crores, 100 times in 50 years, and another 50 years, another 100 times. So your 16 crores would become 1600 crores. So instead of 200 years of compounding, if you talk of 200 years of compounding, 13 lakhs would become something like 1700 crores, right? This is the power of our compounding at 10%. So yes, small bits of money, long runway, do not interrupt compounding. And for not interrupting compounding, you have to have good education, good background, good job, so that you have nice source of income, so that you're not going to concentrate on trying to remove snowflakes from a snowball when it is small. Remove when it is big, very big, and remove small chunks. That is how you deal with equity. That is how you deal with compounding. That is the essence of this book. I don't know whether you're going to read this book in whole. It's a good book to read, but this is the most important thing. Why it is called Snowball, and what is this long runway, right? When people use these words, you at least need to understand the context. Thank you.